Mad Libs requires some participation. So, um, I've been writing my own Mad Libs. You can get, you can buy the books, but I don't know if I have any around here. Uh, I don't know where they are. They must be in the other room. Anyway, you can buy Mad Libs pre-printed. They have different versions of them and whatnot, and I frequently have done those in the past. But when I started doing this on a regular basis, I decided to write my own because I like creativity, I like originality, and I hope that other people do too. So I started making up my own Mad Libs, and they've been going pretty well so far. I did a couple in December, and then uh, it's been every Sunday night in 2026 so far. So I wasn't going to do one tonight since I did a baking video earlier today, but I don't know. I hate to break the streak, but I usually have some regulars in here, but that's when I do it at 6 o'clock Central Time. So they may not be around at this time. I don't know. Um, well, so far, Arkin is the only one that's said anything in the chat. I don't know. I'm used to like a lot of the live videos that I watch. A lot of people are talking in the chat. They they like um throwing out comments and stuff, and I always do when I'm in a live video. I always add comments, but apparently a lot of people don't. Which is fine, I guess, if you want to just watch. But this particular type of live requires audience participation. So we'll see if we get any. I don't know. Oh, Arkin, I type slow on the phone. Yeah, that is one drawback. If you are watching on your phone, it is a little more difficult to type. I use the swipe thing, the swipe typing kind of thing. A lot of people don't, but I think it's a lot easier. But sometimes it gets it wrong. Um, well, before I get started, I'll point out that I now have a Valentine tree, formerly known as a Christmas tree, but I took the Christmas decorations off, put a little rose at the top, and there's a heart there, and a bunch of Valentines on the tree. I left this snowman because it's still winter. I've got snow on the ground out here. You're a Valentine treat. Oh, well, thank you. Uh, anyway, yeah, there are a couple of snowmen on here, but anyway, yeah, there's still snow on the ground. It's it's appropriate. Oh, I got a couple the big Valentine's cards. Well, the other one's behind the chair. You can't see it. Anyway, I plan on leaving this up through February at least. I don't have enough decorations to make it a St. Patrick's Day tree, so it's probably gonna have to come down in March. I have a small Easter tree that I'm gonna put up, but it's not this. It's just a little short one with tiny little Easter decorations that my great aunt had, and now I have it. So, well, hmm, um, well, before, I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna continue to do the Mad Libs thing tonight since I don't have my regulars here to give me a bunch of answers. But um, throughout the month of February, I'm trying to gain more subscribers. So I'm doing these offers on my publication. My my Brandon Ellrich is So Gay publication. I'm doing 50% off of a yearly subscription. So that'll end up being $30 for the year. If you have an extra $30 around and want to throw it my way, that'd be great. Um, my publication that I just started this year is uh, for fiction and poetry is called Ellrich Unraveling, and that one's a little bit cheaper because it's $25 for the year. So if you're interested in poetry and fiction, sign up for that one. I'm trying to grow that one. Instead of publishing a book, I decided to put my stories and my poems on Substack and putting behind a paywall most of it. I put some stuff out there for free, so you can still sign up for it and get free content. But instead of trying to publish a book and market that, I'm gonna try Substack for that. Hello, Patriot Eagle. Um, so anyway, oh, hello, Joe. Hello, Dorothy. So Joe is one of my regular the regulars who come in to the Mad Libs. Eek, I missed you. Well, no, as I was saying a little earlier, I normally have been doing this earlier, like at 6 p.m. Central Time, but I did a baking video earlier, and then I had a couple other things that I was doing. So, no, you didn't miss me. I haven't been on here very long, less than 10 minutes. Um, I haven't started the Mad Libs thing. I've just been basically kind of rambling, but I was waiting for snickerdoodles. Yeah, snickerdoodles, snickerdoodle muffins. And I have one right here that I was showing the people. A mini muffin, mini snickerdoodle muffin. Yeah, they turned out quite well, and they were easy. Um, well, I guess we could go ahead and do it. You wanna do it? You wanna you wanna do it with me? I wrote a Mad Libs. Alright, let's see. Denise is piping in too, that's great. Well, we have at least 3 people who are commenting in the chat. Alright, so let's start with I need a noun, a verb, and a past tense verb. Um, you can just start throwing out any of these, and I'll just I may choose the first one I see or just random. However, I don't know. I'll, I'll try to get one from different people. Noun, verb, past tense verb, a body part, a color. Okay, here we go. Noun, past tense verb. I'll do the ran for past tense verb. Twig. All right. I'll do that one for the noun. And arm for the body part. Okay. I need another verb and a guy's name. Okay, let's see. I got this verb. Blue for the hair for the color. Chester. Okay. The guy's name is Chester. And I need an occupation and a number. Okay, jump for a verb. Okay. Occupation, a number. Oh, zookeeper. Okay, perfect. Zookeeper. Number 18 and 12. I needed another number anyway, so that works. I need the name of a restaurant or a cafe, somewhere where you would eat, where you would get food. And time of day. And a couple more colors. Denny's. Okay. That's good. Time of day. Okay, noon. And I need a couple of colors, an article of clothing. Oh, puce. Puce. Magenta. Article of clothing and a noun. Panties. Ah, okay. Panties. That's a good one. Um, let's see. Oh, Elizabeth, I didn't see you come in. Let's see. I need another number and I need a number and then um carrying. Okay. Um, I need okay. I need one. I need a number from 1 to 10. If you could do one of those. Actually, no. I could. I mean, yeah, that's fine. 3. Yeah, we'll go with 3. That's fine. Um, I'll use 50 and 3. I also want a number over 100. Anything over 100. And an adjective. Um, oh, I needed another noun. Did I? Let me look back. Um, oh yeah, I'll use one of these up here. Oh, here we go. 30 3,700. 3,700. Okay. Moist for the adjective. Okay. I also would need a dish, like something you would order, like uh, like an entree or whatever. And a country. Okay, we'll go with uh, Sweden. And let's see. Oh, I want one more number and one more noun. One more number, one more noun. Actually, you guys threw out a bunch of numbers up here. I guess I could use one of those. Okay, yeah, I'll use one of these numbers up here. Okay, all I need now is one noun. Metal? Oh, yeah, I guess I'll go ahead. Actually, yeah, we'll do that. Okay, I think I got them all. Let me see. Make sure all the blanks are filled. Um, okay, I think I got them all. All right. All right. So, this now let me give you a little bit of context. So, I've been on these dating apps and I've been talking to this guy back and forth, and we've been talking about meeting, and we just never have done it. Sometimes it's my fault, and sometimes, well, like last weekend, it was snowing and stuff, and I didn't want to get out on the road because he lives like an hour away. We were going to meet somewhere in between, yada yada yada. It doesn't really matter, but whatever reason, back and forth, we haven't met. This weekend, I was ready to meet, and he had things going on. It's just hasn't been working. So this I decided to write this Mad Libs about the dating app. All right. So this one's the dating app. All right, whatever. I downloaded a dating app on my Twig because I wanted to push on a date with a guy. I ran through dozens of men. Some had blue hair, some had bulging arms, and many of them only wanted to jump. I was contacted by a guy named Chester. He said he was a zookeeper, that he was 18 feet tall, and had a 12-inch dick. I was skeptical, so I asked for a photo. He said he'd rather meet in person. He asked if we could meet at Denny's at noon. Seemed reasonable, so I agreed. How will I know you? I asked. He said he'd be wearing puce and magenta panties and carrying a door. Shouldn't be too hard to spot. When I arrived and saw him, he was not as he described himself. He looked like he was 50 years old, 3 feet tall, and 3,700 pounds. I'd been more than catfished, I was whaled. However, I wanted to get something out of this moist date. So So I made him buy me dinner. I ordered the meatloaf and took it to go. Needless to say, I won't be seeing him again. I'm not giving up on love just yet, though. I already received a message from another guy. He says he's the Prince of Sweden with a 13-inch dick. So he sounds perfect. Wish me luck. I think that one went pretty well. Those You did good. You did well with the words. Yeah, good luck. Yeah, so next weekend I'll be meeting the Prince of Sweden, maybe at a Denny's. Well, I'm glad we got some people in here who participated. Spirits have mercy. Oh, I hope that that's not going to be the case when if I ever meet this guy. Take spare panties. Yeah. Oh gosh. On this, yeah, the moist date. I'm hoping I'll finally we'll finally I'll f we me and this guy will finally get together at some point, and I mean, I don't know if it's gonna even if we do meet, it may not turn into anything, but at least I'm getting out there and meeting somebody. So, that's the main goal. I don't need to fall in love with the first guy I meet on a dating app or anything, but it's just nice to actually go on a date. I haven't been on a date in a while. I want a date with a guy wearing a blow up frog suit. Oh yes, yes, the Portland. I'm assuming you're talking about the Portland frog, the that that blow up Portland frog suit. That was pretty funny. Yeah, though, if I'm gonna meet this guy at a coffee shop or something, I'm not expecting him to be in any kind of blow up costume. I mean, maybe he's a furry. I've never I'm not into not into the furry scene. I've never known anybody that was, but uh, I don't know. It's just not really not really my thing. Although frogs really aren't furry, are they? Kermit's a little fuzzy, but mm, yeah. Anyway, well, I hope you enjoyed this Mad Libs this evening. I thought it went pretty well. I will try to remember to come up with one for next week. I don't know about the time. I had been doing it at 6 o'clock. I don't know. Is that easier? Is that better? It maybe depend on what I'm doing next week too. Um. So yeah, thanks for coming in. I don't have anything else to talk about. If you have never read any of my stuff or seen my videos before, I hope you will click on that on my name up there, wherever it is up there in the corner, I think. Click on there to subscribe. Um, like I said at the beginning of the show, I'm doing a special this month because somebody asked me, I don't remember who it was. Somebody in one of my chats asked if I would do a special on my subscriptions. So I said, okay, I'll do it. I'm doing it this month. So 50% off an annual subscription, a yearly subscription, if you want to do that. So it'll be $30 for the year. If you have an extra $30 that you want to contribute to an independent freelance writer, a poor starving artist, that would be awesome. Um, but if not, I completely understand that too. Not everybody can afford to subscribe to everyone they want to. But it would be helpful for me. So if you like my content and want to support me, there you go. Thanks a lot. Thank you, Arkin. Thank you, Joe and Elizabeth and Neurodivergent Hodgepodge. And oh, Denise. Yes, Denise. All of you who chimed in with some answers this evening. Oh, and Dorothy. I saw she gave an answer. Anyway, everybody who contributed to this lunacy. All right. Thanks. Have a good night. Goodbye, everybody. Thanks.